I recently picked up a new vise from Harbor Freight, and in today's video I'm going to show you how to get it installed on your workbench in just a couple quick easy steps. Let's jump right into it. So this here is the vise that I got. It is the 4-inch swivel vise from Central Machinery at Harbor Freight. My workbench has a little bit of overhang from the plywood, and I wanted to make sure this is drilled straight into the studs, so I'm going ahead and cutting off that little extra piece that's hanging over. So I used some blue painter's tape, and I got my jigsaw out and I went ahead and cut that little piece off. And this painter's tape is just to address tear out to make sure that it doesn't get too bad when I cut this with the jigsaw. And I always like to share some scripture in my videos. I hope that you enjoyed this verse. Now that I've got that piece cut off, it's time to get the vise lined up, and I'm just lining up those holes to drill into the wood with where my studs are located, because I want to make sure that I have a really sturdy, secure connection to my workbench. And you can see that I have them all marked out here on the wood, and I just grabbed a drill bit and pre-drilled a little bit smaller than the size of my bolts that I'm using. And these bolts are just some leftovers that I had from another project. You'll see I also use some washers with it. These don't necessarily have to be a certain size per se, but I would recommend using something that's at least 2 inches long and is going to give you a good bite into that stud that you're drilling into, or whatever you're securing your vise to. And here are the exact bolts and washers that I'm using. These are just a little bit bigger with the washer than the size of the hole, but the bolt obviously is small enough to fit through the middle. And I actually didn't have a drill bit for this shape, so I just went ahead and used an Allen wrench, and I was able to get it secured down pretty easily. And that's really all there is to it. Now our vise is nice and secure on the workbench. Really the only key part to keep in mind is make sure you're drilling directly into your studs or something really solid. Thank you so much for checking out today's video. I really hope that you found it helpful, and if you did, please make sure to hit that like button and also subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching.